Taurus, and welcome to Quantum Guidance. Well, my name is Juno, and today we're doing a reading for the sign of Taurus. We look into the quantum energies and we see what's going on for you in the month of June 2026, my dear Taurus. Let's see what's happening with Taurus. I'm going to pull some soul cards for you. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Really? Are you, Taurus? And worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Well, my dear Taurus, what's going on, love? What are you empathetic about and worried about at the same time? Oh, look at those. Okay. I'm not going to take those because they didn't jump. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. The sun again. We just got that one. Taurus. Cards are jumping out and flying out. You saw that one jump out earlier in my hand. Didn't take it, but there it is. Really wanted to come out. High Priestess. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, what this tells me, my dear Taurus, it's quite simple actually. You're in a very happy place. You're in a very happy place, but you're also worried about something. So it would seem, as empathy is involved, what I feel is that you're worried about a person. You're very happy with a person. You feel safe and secure, and at the same time, you feel that you need to put in the work, otherwise it's going to fail. That's the worry you have. Okay, let's see what this is all about. So, it's about a situation with a person which you're very happy with, basically. You feel safe, you feel secure with them. And yet, you worry that if you don't put in the work, it's gonna all go to waste. Okay, a journey. Message. Okay. My dear Taurus, you're all up in your head about this. You're all up in your head about this. And yes, this is about a journey with someone. So, this might be someone new that you've just encountered, I feel. Might also be somebody you've known for a while because time is here also. But what I feel is you're going on this journey. You're on this journey with this person. And you feel safe. You feel secure. You as far as the compass goes, it feels like home. They feel like home. You're communicating back and forth with this person. So communication isn't a thing here. It's not. It's not. And it's a happy place. You feel it's a happy place. But at the same time, you're also very worried. You're very worried. It's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, Taurus. Why are you waiting for the other shoe to drop? I didn't see any shoes dropping, to be honest. But let's see what your person thinks. Let's see what your person thinks. Because you really want to keep this. You're happy with this. Let's see what your person thinks. A relationship. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So your person has a relationship on his mind, or her mind, on their mind. And peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So, my dear Taurus, your person really wants this relationship with you, and they're at peace with you. They don't want negativity around it. They don't feel any negativity around it. So what are you feeling, love? What are you feeling? Let's see. Let's clarify more about your person, because I think maybe you'll be a little bit at ease when you know what this person is thinking. Oh, and by the way, if you like this reading, if it resonates, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, because I would really like to know. Anywho, back to your person, Taurus. What is going on with your person? look at that. Three of Wands. They want to go on a journey with you too. Wheel of Fortune. And the Fool. Oh, look at that. And the Eight of Wands. All right. So, believe it or not, my lovely Taurus, believe it or not, they're trying. They are. They're, okay, I don't mean to laugh, but, as you are worried about the other shoe dropping, they are worried that they won't get their new beginning, which they want with you. Why? Because they've been to shitty cycles with other people. So, you're basically both up in your heads. Why, lovies? Why? Don't be up in your head. Just speak your truth. It's the best thing to do. It's the best thing to do, really. Because your person, Taurus, they want a relationship with you. They want to have that peaceful, nice, nice energy that you have. They want to keep that. They really do. They feel that you are their new beginning. This relationship is their new beginning. And they're happy with it, just as you are. But they have been through shitty cycles with other people. And that is making them kind of weary. So it's not like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop, but they're kind of, wary. They're wary about, what ifs. They have the what ifs, and you, my darling, you are just waiting for the shoe to drop. Don't send that, that shoe dropping shit into the universe, because the universe is going to give you a ton load of shoes. Don't, darling, don't. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say about your person. Let's see. I do feel this is quite a new thing. It's not a thing that's been going on for years or something, but something you've waited for a long time. We have the birds. House. Ship. Bouquet. Oh my God. Right. Yeah. Clouds. Root. And the key. And what do we have here? Whip. Okay. So, this person, my love, for the month of June, they're seeing their happy place with you. They are. And they want to take that journey. They do feel the same way you feel, because you have the journey and they have the journey. So, you guys, you might even be at a distance, I feel, because I see the birds and I see owls. So you might have something of a long distance thing going on, but you're happy with it, both of you. Even if it's a long distance thing, you're happy with it. So that's good. You're both on a journey. If you're not in a distance, and even if you are in a distance, you're both on the same journey of learning to trust. Yeah, that's it. You have to learn to trust each other. And you can fully trust each other because, there's a reason why you're waiting for the shoe to drop. And there's a reason why they're being wary of with their what ifs. So you're basically both coming from the same place. And they really want this, by the way, I see this person being very charming towards you. I can see them being very charming towards you in the month of June. Expect a lot of compliments and gifts arriving also, my dear Taurus. Doesn't matter, this person is really really into you. This person is really into you. But then again, they're wary, just like you are. And that's why we have the clouds here. There's somewhat doubt in their mind, and that's because of the past cycles they've been through. But they see, they see growth with you. They see what a healthy relationship is all about. They see that in you. And you see that in them too. You see the healthy side of this. You see the healthy side of a relationship, and yet you're both very, very careful. You're very carefully treading towards each other, basically. You know, this person has been through some really rough relationships. I really left a scar on them. But then again, so have you. So have you. Yours might be a little bit longer in the past, but theirs is quite fresh. It doesn't have to be actually, and it can also be just the energies that are still there, or the thoughts about those things that are still there. But I can see that you are coming together. But I'm going to pull some energy cards. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the month of June between Taurus and their person, who are both a little bit weary. Actually, your person's weary. You're putting out shoes to the universe. You really have to stop that, Taurus. You really have to stop that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, financial constraint, action, and door to spirit. Oh, wow. Now, a door to spirit. So, you know, in the month of June, the way that you're coming together and the honesty that you will bring to the table will bring so much peace of mind for the both of you. I feel that once you, it's going to be a very natural thing. It's not like let's sit down and have a talk. No, it's going to evolve very naturally in June. It's, you know, you feel safe, you feel happy with each other, and you're going to talk about things that really matter and are on your mind, and maybe even your fears, your hopes, your dreams, your fears. And especially the talks about the fears are going to open the place of peace, and because that's what the door to spirit is. A door to spirit is not only you know, getting spiritual awakening, or in a relationship it talks about having a safe space with each other, not only a safe space but feeling that peace, you know, that peace you have here. So that's a good thing. Now we have financial constraint. Financial constraint in a love reading. Now, yes, it could be actual financial constraint. Maybe, you know, if you have a long distance thing going on and you want to visit each other, but hey, you have to save up for it. It can be financial constraint in that matter. But what it also can mean, financial constraint is all about constraint. As you can see, we have a locker here. You know, it's like a vault, not a locker, it's a vault. We see cobwebs, we see a book, and we see coins. So what is it that is constraining you? And I feel that the constrainment is not specifically financial. It's the knowledge. You know, sometimes when we go through things and these are bad feelings, or, you know, bad breakups, or these thoughts and the analysis that we go through afterwards, those are the things that we keep in our vault, so to speak. And when we get into a new relationship, sometimes the vault opens and it just bubbles up. And I feel that's what's going on with you two here. So that's something to be mindful of. Now, action. See two horses running in a meadow, which is really nice, basically. It's a white horse and a black horse. Doesn't mean that you're each other's opposites. That's not it. The thing is, there are actions being taken in June by the two of you to get some kind of common ground, to expand your common ground, which is good. You know, which is good. You're going to talk about your fears, you're going to talk about your hopes, you're going to talk about your desires, and you're really going to open up to each other. You're really going to open up to each other, which is really good. So I see you guys having building a very solid ground with each other, actually. You know, it's like laying the groundwork. You know, when you build a house, you lay the groundwork first and then you build the walls. Well, you're at laying the groundwork. Yes, you are. Let's see. What are the cosmic energies saying about this? I'm wondering, since you're laying the groundwork, both of you are, which is really good. I'd say start with cornerstones. Here we go, miracles. Miracles are everywhere, keep the faith. That is true. That is true. You know, just because you went through something with someone else doesn't mean it has to repeat here. Just, you know, be very mindful of when this energy resurfaces. Because if something happens and it triggers you, or you think like, oh my God, this reminds you of so-and-so, acknowledge that thought and then just set it aside. Because the more you feed into that thought, the more of that you're going to see in everything this other person does. So don't do that. Don't do that. And yes, cross-watcher, that goes for you too. Goes for the both of you, by the way. Let's see. Embrace change. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. Exactly. You know, not every relationship is meant to last. And changes within relationships, that's what keeps things moving along. Otherwise, you get stuck in a rut. You don't want that. You don't want that. And you, my love, you are very far from being stuck in a rut. This is laying the ground foundation for something to work. So you're getting to know each other, you feel safe with each other, you're happy with each other, you are willing to go on a journey with each other, but you are waiting for the other shoe to drop. They are being worried about things happening that they have been through in the past. So those are things you are going to be sorting out in the month of June. And you're going to be very happy doing so, and you're going to feel good doing so. Meditation and remembrance. Meditation and remembrance. Yes, well, it's what we talked about. You know, meditation. The meditation card, when it comes out in a love reading like this, it's not about actually sitting down and meditating. It's, you know, when you meditate, you put out a vibration, you put out an energy in the quantum field. That energy then comes back to you through different routes, basically. Now, when a meditation card comes out in a love reading like this between two people, it's about being very aware of what you put out into the universe. If you're going to be stuck waiting for the other shoe to drop, it's going to drop, sweetie. Don't. You know, don't compare this person to past relationship. And cross-watcher, if you're watching, don't compare Taurus to the things that went wrong in the past. Same goes for you too. Don't do that. Don't put that out in the universe. If the thought, you know, surfaces, acknowledge it, but also say to yourself or in your mind, this is an energy of the past and I am leaving it in the past. I now leave it in the past. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now here we have a remembrance. Now remembrance talks about exactly what it says, remembrance. You remember the things. Of course, we all remember our past experiences. But it doesn't mean that we have to be stuck in it. So try to get unstuck. Let me see how to get unstuck. Because I feel I should give you some tools for that. My dear Taurus, let's see. I'm going to do a reality check. How does Taurus get unstuck from this, you know, waiting for the other shoe to drop, period. Let's see, what do we got? The wall. Enforce the consequences. Yes. People who get angry at your boundaries are the ones who benefited from you having none. Right. Okay, Taurus. And then we have, hope is a poor substitute for evidence. Waiting is not a virtue. It's a form of procrastination. Okay, so Taurus, in the past, you might have overstepped your own boundaries in other things, and you kept hope in the potential of people. How to get unstuck is not to think about these things, but to actually see who is in front of you. What is this person doing? What is this person saying? What are they actually bringing to the table? What is it that makes you happy? Focus on that, because you're happy with this person. You feel like you feel like the High Empress. You feel like the High Priestess. You feel great. So focus on that. Don't focus on what ifs and what if I do this again? What if I fall in that trap again? Don't. That's the past, darling. Don't do that. You have to let that go. You have to let that go. That's what you need to let go of for this foundation to be laid in a very solid and safe matter, because you can. You can. You really can, my dear Taurus. You can. Let's see. I was going to reach for something. Yes, I was going to reach for my Sacred Cycles card. Here we go. I want to see what cycle you're in, because, when we talk about boundaries and looking for evidence or looking at who you have in front of you, it's always about some kind of lesson, but I feel you're graduating, I suppose, I could say. But I'm not sure yet. Here you are. Costumed Traveler. I am going to read this card for you out loud. Wearing a disguise protects you from harm. As you move through life, be mindful of the masks you wear and those worn by others. My dear Taurus, you are going to feel, that with this person, you won't need that mask because they've gone through the same as you. You're not aware of it yet, but you will be aware in June. You will see that this person and you have very, 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 a lot of things. You're very similar. You're very, very similar to each other in your experiences and your energies. So you're going to find that out, and you're going to reflect on yourself, because you are intelligent enough to do so. And, there's a lot of messaging going over, and there's a lot of messages going on between the two of you, and you're going to be happy with it. And they're going to be happy with it. So you, my dear Taurus, for June, you and your person in the month of June are laying down the foundations of something that could grow into something very beautiful. Just get rid of the doubt. That goes for the both of you. And for you, my love, yes, you might have overstepped your boundaries. You might have fallen in love with the potential in the past. But that is the past, my love. Let it go. Remember it. Learn from it. Let it go. And see who you actually have standing in front of you. And you will both drop your masks. Because, in life, basically, we all go through life wearing masks. Or gloves, in my case. But eventually, we find someone we can be ourselves with. And I think you have found this person. You have found each other. So that's a good thing. That is a really, really good thing. So that is what I have for you, my dear Taurus. I hope you liked this reading, and I hope if it resonates. If you like it, if you do, then please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. That really helps. Please know that you are appreciated. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.